Yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to talk about the two NBA, FBI federal investigations that are ongoing. One is Operation Nothing But Bet. That's the NBA betting scheme. And then the second one is called Operation Royal Flush, the rigged poker scheme involving the Italian families. Now, that scheme involves Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones, while the other one is involving Terry Rozier as well for the Nothing But Bet. We're going to break them both down. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on these reports? Are you guys just as shocked as everybody else was? Because this was very shocking in terms of how insanely shocking. 31 people have been arrested. We don't know everyone. And this might include more people than we would have ever been able to imagine. When I mean like more than we were ever able to imagine. This is like Jack Molinas, 1950s, 1960s, CCNY, and like Connie Hawkins type scandal. So let's talk about the first one. That is Operation Nothing But Bet, the NBA betting scheme. This investigation is about a sophisticated sports betting conspiracy that used information from NBA figures to cheat online sports books and casinos out of millions of dollars. What is Terry Rozier accused of? The FBI alleges that on March 23, 2023, while playing for the Charlotte Hornets, Rozier told associates that he planned to fake an injury and leave the game early. The finances that were involved, armed with the secret information, the betting ring allegedly wagered a total of $259,000 that Rozier would fail to meet his statistical targets, known as under-prop bets. In one instance, associates placed more than $200,000 on these bets because Rozier left the game after only 9 minutes. The bets were successful, generating tens of thousands of dollars in illegal profits, which were later delivered to Terry Rozier's home, and he counted them. There's allegedly evidence of that with one of the defendants. Now, Damon Jones is also involved in this, as this essentially is a case of sports insider trading that Damon Jones is a bit involved in. And what do I mean by that? Well, he's a former player who was drafted in 99 and played till 2008. And he's a friend of LeBron James. He's also a former NBA assistant coach. And he's accused of selling non-public information about player availability to betting rings, which is a no-no, because he basically told them who was going to be on the injury report before the injury reports were public. And before the 9th of February, 2023, a game between the Lakers and the Bucks, Jones allegedly texted a co-conspirator that key player LeBron James would be out with an injury before it was officially announced, which that is not allowed. That is a big no by the NBA, or just in general by all sorts of law enforcement bodies. They're not allowed to basically inside trade information. And that resulted in an alleged bet of $100,000 being made on the Trailblazers after receiving the information. The organized crime connection to all of this is federal prosecutors have gone ahead and put 34 people exactly into custody. So those 34 people, including 13 alleged members of the Bonanno, Gambino, and Genovese. My dad's from Italy, and I'm so bad with Italian names. Like, my name is Ciro Aseo de Coc. Like, my dad's from Pescara, same place as Simone Fontecchio. Y también yo puedo hablar español. But these are all like Sicilian Italian names. My dad's like from middle Italy, which, like, if you know anybody from like Italy, like, nobody from Italy really likes people from Sicily. Like, that's why like everyone from Sicily came to America, because like you don't want them in Italy. That's just basically Italian beef, just to give you guys kind of an idea. Either way, the FBI director, I fucking hate Kash Patel. I hate Kash Patel. I hate what's going on to our country right now in the FBI and everything that's going, but like, we're just going to talk about what's going on. Tens of $millions were stolen or illegally profited due to this. Now let's go ahead and talk about Operation Royal Flush, the rigged poker scheme. Hey, Maybe these guys will make a donation to the Trump administration and then everybody walks away free. That seems to work. Just donate money. Just let Trump buy part of your company. Let him be a part of the NBA. NBA, give some stuff. This is so dumb. They're like Orban hungry type shit. Now, what is Operation Royal Flush? This investigation uncovered a separate but connected criminal enterprise involving high-stakes illegal poker games that were rigged with advanced technology to cheat unsuspecting victims. Yeah, they used X-ray tables, and then they had people wear contact lenses and special glasses that they could see hidden markings on cards. They also had a shuffling deck that was rigged to like properly or shuff bad hands, so people who had would lose more. So why are Chauncey Billups and Damon Jones accused? In this scheme, the prosecutors alleged that Billups and Jones were used as face cards. Their role was to be the famous, trustworthy celebrities at the table to lure wealthy victims, who the criminals called fish. The presence of a respectable NBA coach and former player made the illegal games seem legit and safe, convincing victims to play that, oh, Chauncey Billups made over $100 million. Damon Jones, they don't need the money. They have so much money. Why would they rip us off? Why would this place be ripped off? This is reputable. This is credible. So once the fish were at the table, they were cheated out tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per game. In total, officials say victims were defrauded of at least $7 million. The illegal profits were then laundered through shell companies, cash exchange, or cryptocurrency. Yeah, that's why crypto's huge. You don't need to buy art anymore to launder your money or to have a bunch of shell companies. You can just buy crypto. And how were the games rigged? This was high-tech operation. The criminals allegedly used an X-ray table that could read cards while they were face down, poker chip trays with hidden cameras and light fixtures to see players' cards, special contact lenses and eyeglasses that could read pre-marked cards. The scheme was allegedly backed by 4 of New York's 5 notorious mafia families: the Lucchese's, Bonanno, Gambino, and Giovisi families. The operation also involved violence, including extortion to force victims to pay their debts and robbery at gunpoint to steal a rigged card shuffling machine. That's some wild stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And if it's all true, let me tell you, and also we don't know what's going on with Malik Beasley if he's involved in this, but what I can tell you is everyone involved, if they don't make a donation to Donald Trump and the Republican Party, you're fucked. God, that's so effed up. Maybe we're gonna find out they made a large donation to the Argentine economy. My family's also from Argentina, so it's like a double whammy right here. And they buy like a bunch of Argentine beef, and they they help the farmers out, or maybe they start buying soybeans, and they get a pardon. That's where we live. I'm done.